Alright, I know. You probably have a couple of questions, and lucky for you, I'm here to answer them. So, as for one, once you get into the video, you're gonna see that I have a completely different skin than the one I have on right now. And there's actually a really good reason for that. I haven't actually been on this world since November of 2025, and it's now March of 2026. So yeah, it's been a couple of months since I've actually, been on this world, and I'm just now editing it. But the skin that I have on the video is a skin I found off of Skindex, so props to the person that made it. But I wanted my own skin that I made myself, so yeah, we have this bunny girl, I guess, if you couldn't tell by the ears. As for your final question, you're probably like, Snazzy, why'd you make 100 dog families? I would like the answer too. I don't know why, but what I do know is I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you have fun watching it. So yeah, let's get into it. Hello, it's Bunks. I'm going to be making 100 dog families, meaning one mom, one dad, and their child. So that's 300 dogs, and each dog will have a name tag. That means 300 name tags. And lucky for me, I spawned right in front of a village. And that's exactly what I need, because I think there's a villager that you can trade with for name tags. Is there not? And just to add, I'm also building 100 houses just because I feel like I didn't explain it well back then. And also, I did not end up doing the name tags. Sorry if I disappointed you. Oh, that's great. I can use that. Nope. You do your thing. You do your thing. And to start off, of course, as any Minecraft player does, I began to loot all of the villager houses. Whoa! There's a whole ass village over there. What? This seed is awesome. So I decided to check out this village and, well, I mean, of course, take all their loot as well. I'll take what I can have, So let's see if that's a good cave. And if it's not, then that's so sad, I guess. Oh, iron. Okay, it's not a cave, but there is iron, and I'll take that. I found it! I'm too good. I'm so good. I'm so good at this game. It's really annoying me. Okay, I've been running in circles. Yes, because I was gonna make a little shack for myself. I then started building what would indeed be a little shack. And let's just say it did not go how I envisioned it would look. You'll just have to see. Someone kill me. Why? I decided that if it was out of sight, it was out of mind, and that I was just gonna go to a creative world and start designing the dog houses. Because honestly, that house is horrid. But what I can tell you, and I promise you, that the dog houses will not be as horrid as my little shack. So yeah, enjoy this little montage of me trying to figure out what I want these dog houses to look like. This then became the final design for the dog houses, and personally I like it a lot, and it's better than that shack. But you know what? That shack is also a home, a place to sleep, so I would say it's not too bad. This house makes me depressed. That's just the sad truth. I then decided that it was time to mine and to find whatever I would happen to find. Iron, coal, hopefully diamonds. I did not want to go this far. And death. Hello. Unfortunately. So I mined iron after iron after iron that I would definitely need because, well, let's just say I die easily. And I needed a full set of armor so that doesn't happen as frequently as you're about to see. Okay. I'm gonna go up this one. Oh. I'm gonna die. I don't even know why I kept going forward. I should just went back down. Why did I keep going forward? I'm actually the stupidest person on this earth. I hate myself. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. That was so preventable. That was the most preventable thing ever, actually. I'm actually legit so stupid. That was so preventable. Like, big time preventable. Like, there was no need for that. I'm just stupid. I have enough iron. I don't need to go in this cave ever again. I will never need to go in this cave again. After that freak show, I then just started mining wood because I was gonna need a lot of spruce wood to make 100 dog houses, and I mean a lot. So, and I figured it was better to start now than to just start later. Get it over with anyways. Might as well, you know? We don't have a saddle for no reason. I want you. For doing that, I want you. Why won't you let me on you? It didn't occur to me that the reason I couldn't mount the horse was because I was holding that saddle. But I did eventually find a horse. Hey, I want to be a Pegasus. I want a Pegasus. Be my friend. Oh my gosh. After that fun little adventure, I finally started making the first house that would be in this world. Well, the first dog house. Of course, we have my little shack. I wasn't going to be putting dogs in them just yet though, only because I didn't have the dogs, and also that was just going to be a whole adventure of itself. But I'll be honest with you guys, I was procrastinating making these houses. I mean, who wants to make 100 dog houses? I mean, me of course, obviously. I'm the one doing this video. But seriously, who wants to make 100 dog houses? Although, I decided I was not going to procrastinate anymore, and I was gonna get these 100 dog houses done and completed. But to get 100 dog houses, I was gonna need a ton more wood. I need to build a bridge, at least for this, because I'm not crossing the water every time. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's literally just gonna be like a 2x2 fridge. Fridge? A fridge? Why am I... Whatever. It's okay. Perf. Okay. After getting a little bit more wood, I then started building my second, third, and fourth doghouse. But I realized that this was taking me forever, and I was just getting kind of sick and tired of it, to be honest. So I decided to come up with a little plan. Okay. I need stairs. How's my own floor? Oh my gosh, the rain was freaking creeper. Actually, scared me inside. Okay. I am going to calculate everything, but from within, so I don't die from some stupid zombie or something. So that's exactly what I did. I calculated everything, down to the bone. No pun intended. But I calculated how many spruce logs, spruce stairs, lanterns, spruce slabs, spruce planks, torches, iron ingots, iron itself, even coal. That way, whenever I went into caves and went mining, I would know everything I would need. And when I went into the forest and went to chop down trees, I would know everything I needed. That way, I wouldn't have to go back and forth, building and mining, building and mining, building and mining. It was just too much, and it was easier to collect every material I needed and then build the 100 houses. And I'll be honest, my math wasn't exactly right, and I'll even show the paper that I used to calculate everything. Math wasn't my specialty in school. Let's just say that. And I hate that subject. I hate it so much. But the math wasn't terrible. It was just a little wrong. Some things were just a little more than what I needed, while others were spot on. And, there's nothing wrong with that. You can always use a little more. I'm literally just going to, make everything that I need out of spruce logs and then collect the amount of spruce logs I need. Just so that I wouldn't have to keep on going back to the forest just to get a little bit of spruce logs, I began planting the saplings over by my little shaft, and thus began the fun adventure of mining spruce logs, planting, and crafting. Mining spruce logs, planting, and crafting. Mining spruce logs, planting, and crafting. Mining, planting, crafting. Mining, planting, crafting. Crafting, planting, mining, planting, crafting, planting, plant. Oh my gosh, it was so long. It took me so long. I'm being so real. It took me so long. There was so much I needed to get, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. But eventually we got everything we needed, and thus began the adventure of caves. And as you've seen, I don't do well in those. But before I actually went mining and exploring in the cave, I was going to, of course, procrastinate, as one does. So instead, I started making what would be kind of like a makeshift mob farm. What I was hoping for is that I was going to make a tiny little box that would be dark enough that mobs would spawn, and then they would fall through the trapdoor and I could kill them. But of course, it didn't work. I don't know how to make a mob farm, and I was too lazy to go on YouTube and search up how to make a mob farm or a skeleton farm, because specifically I wanted skeletons for bones. But I did a little bit of researching, and I realized that I don't need 1,000 bones. I just need a couple of bones to make 2 dogs mine, breed them, and then that puppy would automatically be mine. And I would just need a lot of meat. That's what I was going to need. Thousands of meat, not thousands of bones. So the mob farm didn't even matter anyways. What I was going to need was an actual farm, an animal pen, and that animal pen would consist of pigs and cows and a little chicken that somehow got in there named Robert. But finally, at long last, I went into the cave. And before I show you the video of me actually going in there, I should probably explain something. Beforehand, I had messed with my keybinds and I wasn't quite used to it. Okay, so caps lock. Oh my gosh. No, stop! Stop it! I'm just not used to it. You know what I need? A shield. That's crazy coming from me, because I don't like shields. They're too difficult to use, and they're really not. I just don't like using them. I actually said, I need a shield a lot of times while I was in that cave. And did I ever make one? No, I didn't. Do I know why? Also no. And I really wish I did, because it probably could have prevented a lot of deaths that happened to me. Holy shit! I got a whole army on my ass! It's okay. If I die, I die. If I die, I die.
I'm gonna try not to die, but like, if I die, I die, you know?
And surprisingly, I didn't die, even though I literally got down to 1 heart. But you want to know how I died? You want to know how I died? Let's go see it. Let's go see it.
Stop!
Yeah, I really had no chance there, and luckily for me, I had just set my spawn down in the cave, so I could easily go retrieve my stuff if I died, which I did. But the thing is, I would continue to die over and over and over because of that skeleton trying to get my stuff back. On the offside, though, I was on the surface, not just mining. I needed to make sure that I had plenty and plenty and plenty of food for my future dogs. So I would occasionally go up to the surface, breed a bit, and then I'd go back and I would mine. And now you're probably wondering, Snazzy, why do you even need to go mining? I thought you were done with mining. Trust me, I wish it was that easy. But I need lots of iron to build these dog houses. 1, for the chains on the hanging signs, and 2, for the lanterns. There is 100 lanterns and 100 hanging signs. We need lots of iron. Iron wouldn't be all that we'd find, though.
There's diamonds. You know, it might just be 1.
I thought about getting those diamonds that were on the ground, and I admired the cave for a bit, but ultimately I came to a decision.
I mean, maybe I'll come back. I don't really want to. That's just the truth. I don't wanna. But who knows? Maybe I will.
As I was exploring the cave, though, I realized that I was lost. Where I was seemed a little too familiar. Do you remember that cave that I said I would never have to go in again?
Okay, this has to be the cave. There's no way it isn't. What's crazy is I was literally thinking, I wonder if those two caves link up. And I think I got my answer. Yep, it's the cave. How did I end up here? What the freak?
To give myself a little break from caving and mining and all that, I started making the pens that I would need for the dogs. And this pen would need to be big enough that it could hold 200 dogs, for the meantime anyways, until I put them in their little homes. Bred them to have 300 dogs. I then spent literally forever looking for dogs. And yes, I eventually found some. But, oh my gosh, did it take me a long time to find these stupid dogs.
Oh my gosh. There's 2 of them too. Yes. 3 actually. Hey, get back here. Okay. Now you. Okay. Oh, there's another. Okay, let's go home. Come on, gang.
And with these 4 dogs, the breeding began. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing. We love breeding. We love it. And this would be a family tree of 300 dogs. It's quite joyous if you ask me. But don't worry, I was still mining. I wasn't procrastinating. And I would happen to find loads and loads and loads of iron, enough to get all of, well, the hanging signs and lanterns, and a few diamonds as well.
Oh my gosh, I got a disc. Ooh, I got a gap too. Oh wait, it's an E-gap. I just realized. I thought it was a regular gap. I'll grab this for my horse. Oh, Okay, cool. Oh, and I got another music disc. Same one, but you know. And a regular gap. Nice.
Got some diamonds and some iron. Some diamonds and some iron. Some diamonds and some iron. Until eventually I had all the iron I needed to get all of the lanterns and hanging signs that I needed. And I could finally start on building all 100 houses. And what I did basically is I would make 10 houses, and then I would put 2 dogs in each. Make 10 houses, then put 2 dogs in each. It was just a little cycle that I did so that it could go a little bit faster in my head. And I was keeping a little tally on that paper to keep track of how many dogs I was breeding, so that way I didn't underbreed or overbreed the dogs I needed. So let's get to building and breeding. I then came across one of the many issues that I was going to come across while doing this challenge. My pigs had escaped because of an enderman that had moved a dirt block. But I did not let that deter me, and I went right back to building. Once again, I ran into another problem. A dirt wall. I was gonna need to clear the path so that I could make my houses. For a second though, I did have false hope. I thought I had 200 dogs. Very quickly I realized I didn't.
Could I just go to statistics? Oh wait, it says animals bred. It doesn't tell me, like, if it's dogs or not. Okay. How do I even go about this? I mean, this is 100 dogs right here. 100. That's enough to fill 50 of these so far, which I don't have 50. I have 24, I think.
In this moment, I wasn't sure if I was proud of myself or not. I mean, I had 100 dogs. I was halfway there. I just needed 200. And with the houses, I only had 24. I was getting close, but I wasn't exactly halfway. It was going to be a while until we actually got to 100 houses, let alone 50 houses, just because, you know, there's going to be a lot of building, breeding, and killing. Building, breeding, and killing. Taking the dogs to the houses, building, breeding, and killing. Eventually, we would have a very unfortunate death.
Wait, I killed the chicken. Okay, we have to make a memorial for him. This is so sad. He was my chicken buddy.
If you go back to the first clip, you'll actually hear the chicken dying. I didn't hear it because, I don't know, I guess I was locked in or something. But when I looked into my inventory and saw the feather and the chicken, I realized that I had accidentally killed my buddy. I figured the only thing that I could do right was to give him a gift for killing him.
Okay. Okay. I need to unbury him. I'm so sorry. I'm giving him a gift. A god apple. I'm feeling, Robert is just like in my head. Robert. 2025 to 2025. Goodbye, Robert. I remember whenever you first popped into the pen with my animals when I was trying to get them all in there. And I remember thinking, I even said out loud, he can stay. He can stay. And I tried to make sure I didn't accidentally hit you. I really did. But it seems I didn't try hard enough. And that is on me, Robert. Not on you. This is on me. Me, Robert. Anyways, so. I don't want this. Hello.
On the brighter side of things, I was finally at 50 houses. I was halfway there. It was just another 50 to go. I, however, of course, did run into another problem. The ocean. I wanted a long, straight line of houses, and that meant I was going to have to build a path. So now, not only do I have to build, breed, and kill, I also need to build a path, which is going to take me a little bit longer. That wouldn't be the only problem I would have with the ocean, though. You see, whenever I bring my dogs over into their houses, they might accidentally fall in, which isn't a terrible problem. They can just swim out, you would think, unless they get stuck underneath the platform.
No, you guys are stupid. No, get out. You're okay. No, you're okay. No, okay. Only one died? Only two died? No, guys, get out. Oh my gosh. Wait, I could have just ran away and they would have teleported me.
And as I sat in silence, all I could think about was how I cannot keep pets alive. How do I keep doing this? First Robert and now the two dogs? I'm a horrible pet owner. How do my pets keep dying? But I promise, for the rest of the video, no more pets die. I don't even die for the rest of the video. And that's really surprising.
Yeah, okay.
After I got the 18 other dogs into their designated houses, I of course made a memorial for the two dogs that had passed.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I know. Jack. 2025 to 2025. Oh my gosh. They're literally meant to be. Oh my gosh, they would have been perfect for each other. That's so upsetting. Oh well. I'm just kidding. Not oh well. That's so sad. Robert the chicken. Jack the wolf. And Rose the wolf. In my heart, they will always be a part of this family. So maybe I should only make 99 houses. I'm just kidding. I'll make 100. I'm just trying to get out of it.
Don't worry though, I did not forget to give Jack and Rose their gifts as I did for Robert.
I don't really know what to put their picture as. I don't have any diamonds. Okay, there we go. And then There. Okay. Sorry, Robert. Sorry, Jack. And sorry, Rose. My deep condolences to your deaths. That were actually entirely my fault. And could have been avoided.
After those very unfortunate deaths, I began to build again. Then, of course, I came across yet another inconvenience. You see, there was a wall, and this time being stone, not dirt. I wasn't trying to mine all that out. And even though I wanted a long straight line of houses, I decided that it wasn't that big of a deal to just curve the road for the last few houses that there were. So I built and built and built until finally I was at house 100. All this hard work and I was finally at house 100. All that was left was to get the last few dogs in their houses, breed all 200 dogs and have 300, strip all the wood that was on top because I decided to do that last, and give them names. And I know I said I wasn't going to give them name tags, and I still wasn't, but I decided they still deserve names, so I would put the names on their hanging signs.
Okay. Dog naming time. Okay. Okay, I already know who these dogs will be named. Oh. Don't mind that. First one will be Chewbacca. Not based off of Star Wars Chewbacca. I mean, I guess so. My first dog, his name is Chewbacca. He died a couple of years ago from a brain tumor. Very sad. So I wanted to dedicate it to him. You know, he's number one. And then my cousin's dog name is Essie. And when we were younger, me and my cousins would always ship them too, so yeah. I mean, they're the same breed, why not? Whatever, you know?
Now, I won't bore you with me trying to figure out 200 dog names, so we'll speed run through this.
Ron Poe, Janny Mata. Only people who know ball understand this. Levi YN. COVID-19. It's like some weird shit people came up with in 2020.
I realized I should probably put the children's names as well, or else I was going to have to go back and redo all of them, basically. And for the rest of them, I promise, actually, we're just going to speed run.
Ronpo and Danny Mata. Alex Bright. Alex Bright. Okay, I just need to breed, and we're actually done. Holy, I've been working on this for like 2 months now, maybe a month and a half.
The last step was finally here. All I had to do was breed all 200 dogs, and I would officially have 300 dogs as my pets. But what I didn't know is I was going to run into kind of a big problem.
What is going on? Now, what I didn't know is Minecraft has this weird feature where you can only have a certain amount of mobs within a chunk. And I didn't know that. And it was gonna cost me. I mean, I had built 100 houses to have 300 dogs, not 100 houses that had 200, a little less than 300 dogs. And it was either I deal with it or I build a couple more houses.
I did not want to build another couple houses. So I dealt with it. And you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh my gosh, there's a limit. There's a limit. There's a limit! There's a stupid limit. Oh my lord. Wait. What? What? What do you mean? I'm half away from 1,000. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's lovely. Okay. I can't breed the animals down there, but it's based off of chunks, so maybe I can breed some over here. I'm gonna go to technically 101 and breed over there. Oh my gosh. So I can't actually, okay, well, I mean, it's still technically 101 families. Like, maybe some dogs just didn't want to have a kid. And you know, that's okay. You don't have to have a kid. That's totally fine. So we're still gonna count it. We're still counting this. I still did my job. You know, this isn't my fault. This isn't my fault. This is Minecraft's fault. This isn't mine. And you know, it's not a bad thing to not want kids. So, yeah. Oh, yay, there we go. I'll just breed until I can't, I suppose. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm saying 101 houses, and the reason being for that is because I accidentally put the number 51 on 2 houses. I lost the footage of me finding this mistake, but if you don't believe me, you can actually just go back to this timestamp and you'll see the 2 signs that say 51. And I don't know if that was a blessing or what, but we have 101 houses. It's actually not that many dogs that won't be getting breeded. Just go back. Go back. You as well. It's 58 through 53, I believe. Or is it 52? It's 52. 51. Oh, of course it's 51, the juked number. Yeah, so it's just 52 through 58, which is just 6. So, you know, it's still close enough. And you know what that means? That means I am done! I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done with this. I don't ever have to go on this world ever again. I don't ever have to make a million bajillion dog families ever again. I don't ever have to do this ever again. I don't have to make 100 or technically 101 dog houses. I don't have to breed 645 animals. I'm done. I no longer have to breed those cows and pigs. I don't have to ride that horse anymore. I don't have to get the wheat anymore. I don't have to be so mad at the stupid villager that took my wheat farm and replaced it with beetroot. I don't have to make any more houses. I don't have to do it anymore. I don't know. We had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of frustration, a lot of deaths. What the? So we're going to ignore that. Yes, we are going to ignore that. Anyways. So I'm going to cut off past Snazzy just because she's rambling a lot about how she's done and yada yada yada. You don't want to listen to that. As for this guy, I don't know how he got here. Maybe he's the past Jack. I don't know. Maybe he's a ghost. I don't really know. But somehow he escaped the 100 houses, and I'm just gonna allow it. He can stay here. I'm gonna let him stay here and, you know, be with me. But anyways, to end the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And as much as I know, as I was saying, oh, I'm so happy I'm done, I want you to know I did have fun. This was a lot of fun for me, and I hope it was just as fun for you to watch. And if you ever want to see more videos in the future, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And please comment about how you felt about this video. I don't know, just comment. I want to see what you guys think, or what else you guys maybe want to watch in the future. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.